like you.
And by Delta Airlines, because learning about our world is important for kids everywhere. Delta Airlines, you'll love the way we fly.
All these people want to know.
Carmen Sandiego,
And one of these gumshoes could find her.
His parents are from Jamaica. He's traveled to Los Angeles and he likes to play baseball. Meet Jonathan Chung. She's lived in 5 states, has traveled to Bangladesh, speaks Bengali, and likes basketball. Meet Tanwi Islam. He likes the piano and viola, likes to dance and act, and would like to travel around the world. Meet Kyle Shepard.
And here's Acme's senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hey. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you so much. Kyle, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. And your name is Tawny?
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Jonathan. Good to see you, too. And, hey, they've just finished the soundtrack album for a Richard Simmons infomercial. Rockabella. Now, one of you that catches Carmen Sandiego today is going to get that trip to anywhere in North America. And that is not bad, as we say on the show. So, let's get started now with our very first thing. Chief, who are we after?
This is Vic the Slick.
Vic the Slick.
That plaid-clad bad cad from Carmen's crew of cretins. His last known whereabouts? Mitchell, South Dakota. In 1892, Mitchell town leaders were trying to attract farmers to settle there. So, to promote Mitchell, they built a corn palace. The palace was home to Mitchell's Fall Harvest Festival, where the town showed off locally grown crops. Artisans covered the palace's walls with colorful designs, made mostly from local corn, other grains, and grasses. The Corn Palace was a big hit then and still is today. Each year, the outer walls are redecorated with 100,000 ears of corn, give or take a kernel. But today, the good folks of Mitchell are feeling mighty miffed. Vic the Slick twitched into town and purloined the palace. He's using a crane to convert the copped cobs into a popcorn panorama. Stop him, gumshoes, before he gets lost in the maze of today's case. Wanted for armed Cobbery.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, guys, trying to find Vic and the Corn Palace. To help you do this, we're going to start you off with 50 Acme crime bucks. Anytime you answer a question correctly, we're going to give you 10 more crime bucks. And the 2 of you with the highest score at the end of this round will then proceed to the next round. That's how it works. Okay, guys, now it's time for our first clue, which comes to us today.
Greg?
Yeah, Chief. My gosh, Chief, did you get caught in the war between the babies?
No, Greg. I'm trying the ancient healing art of acupuncture. It comes from the 2nd largest country in Asia.
Well, I'm going to take a chance here and guess that they don't use rubber darts.
That's right, Greg. Acupuncturists insert special needles under the skin to stimulate the body's own natural healing process. Where they stick the needle depends on what ails you, but you know how I feel about needles, and so I thought I'd try it this way. Oh, my spleen feels uniquely refreshed. Now, Greg, get out there and get Vic.
Okay, Chief. Our spleens may not be refreshed, but we're ready to go. Thank you, Chief. Don't do that one, Chief. I tried to warn her. Okay, guys, name the country, if you will, please. Is it China, India, or Russia? Remember the clues that we heard. 2nd largest country in Asia and tradition of acupuncture. Everybody's ready. Kyle, we start with you. What do you say, buddy?
I chose China.
China. Tawny?
I also chose China.
China as well. Jonathan?
I also chose China.
Everybody said China. Everybody is right. Thank you very much. That's the way to start this thing off, guys. Nice job. So that means, Kyle, you go up to 60. Tawny has 60. Jonathan, 60 Acme crime bucks. For our next clue, we go to our friendly neighborhood barber, Phil the Barber, the only guy who is the real kleptomaniac. You know, fellas, I just have to say this. I believe in music.
All right.
And I believe in love.
Yeah.
Hello, Craig. Good to see you. You know, Vic's in the North African capital city. It's where Verdi's opera Aida made its debut in the late 1800s. Big operas usually premiered in Europe back then. Never saw any myself, but I would have enjoyed it immensely. AIDA was commissioned for this city's new opera house, which was built to celebrate the opening of the Suez Canal. And to celebrate this new clue, I've designed a new do. It's called the Tut Cut. There you go, fella. Walk like an Egyptian. All right, yes. Fellas, help me out. I feel good.
Like you knew that you should.
Thank you, Phil. And of course, as always, any likeness to any person, living or dead, is completely coincidental. Okay, guys, name the city where Vic and the Corn Palace are located. Is it Addis Ababa, Cairo, or Damascus? Remember the clues that we heard? North African capital city, opera house built here to celebrate opening of Suez Canal, and where AIDA premiered. Come up with an answer as quick as you can. Kyle is ready, Tanya is ready, and so is Jonathan. Kyle, we start with you. What do you say, buddy?
I chose Cairo.
Cairo. Tawny.
I also chose Cairo.
Cairo. Jonathan.
I also chose Cairo.
You guys are amazing, and you're all right again. Nice job. So that means Kyle has 70, Tawny 70, and Jonathan 70 Acme Crime Bucks. And as a reminder, everybody watching at home, all of our answers have been verified by National Geographic World.
National Geographic World.
All right, Gumshoes,
For our next clue.
Hold on a minute. Whoa, Greg. Jeez. Your mic's all clogged up. Your words aren't flowing. Take 5 while I flush it out.
Good idea. Relax. It's food for thought. Aha! A fire cake. See, that's what George Washington's men had to eat in their brutal winter camp during the Revolutionary War. Of course, the real fire cake was just flour and water that was cooked on the campfire. Got real cold in Pennsylvania, and the troops didn't have a lot of food, clothing, or blankets. But they did have Washington. By the time spring came, he had turned those ragtag troops into a real army. Okay, how are we looking here?
All set.
All
There
right.
you go.
Thanks a lot. Whew. Okay, Gumshoes, name the historical site where Vic took the Corn Palace. Is it Valley Forge, Yorktown, or Gettysburg? Remember the clues that we heard: in Pennsylvania, Revolutionary War, and winter camp. Come up with an answer as quick as you can. Kyle's ready. So is Tawny. Jonathan's still thinking about it. Now he's ready. Kyle, what do you say, buddy?
I chose Valley Forge.
Valley Forge. Tawny.
I also chose Valley Forge.
Same thing. Jonathan.
I also chose Valley Forge.
Valley Forge. The answer we're looking for is Valley Forge. Give him a big hand. Nice job, guys. So that means Kyle goes up to 80. So does Tawny. So does Jonathan. We have a tie game going here. What better time than now to have the lightning round? All of these questions are about the Revolutionary War. For every correct answer, give you 5 Acme Crime Bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Listen carefully, guys. Here we go. During the Revolution, American colonists had a nickname for the British soldiers in their red uniforms. It was, Kyle.
Redcoats?
I'm sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. We'll finish it up for Tawny and Jonathan. Was it lobster backs, Red Riding Hoods, or tomato jackets? Tawny.
Lobster.
Lobster backs?
Lobster.
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you. Give her a hand, guys. Takes up to 85. Here's the second question. At West Point, New York, Washington's army blocked British ships from the Hudson River. How did they do it? A, by posting giant do not enter signs. B, by draining all the river's water. Or C, by hanging a huge iron chain across the river. Tawny.
C, hanging a
Huge iron
chain across the river.
Very good, and that's correct, and you're right, and 5 for you. Good job. Here's the last one. Not only men fought in the Revolution. Legend says that Mary Hayes served on the battlefield as well, hauling water to Continental soldiers. Was she called Thelma Thermos? Tawny.
Molly Pitcher.
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you, Tawny. Good job. That means at the end of that round, Kyle has 80, Tawny 95, and Jonathan 80 Acme Crime Bucks. Nice job, everybody. Okay, for our next clue, we now...
Excuse me, Gary, could you come in here for a second, please?
Excuse me, pal. The name is Greg.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, just a second, guys. I gotta go check on this. Something is really weird. Just hold on. All right, what are you doing here, buddy? What's the deal?
The chief has been called away on emergency business.
Yeah, right. So who are you?
Well, Craig, my name is Mr. Schwem. I'm the substitute chief for today. Now, I was told I can count on your help.
Sure, Mr. Schwem. You know, first off, we must do the home viewer contest.
Right, I know how this goes.
No. Hey, usually I sit at the desk for the contest.
Okay.
Very much. That's how we normally do it. If you want to win, write down what got stolen and from where every time you watch the show. When you've collected 4 loots and locations, put them on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York 10163.
Every day, we'll pick
5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt. That's my line, Schwem. Here's a list of the winners for today. Congratulations to the winners. All right?
Okay. Now, the chief said something about giving you your annual detective test.
Oh, well, that seems very strange, Mr. Schwemp, because this is usually the day when the chief lets us go home early.
You've got to be kidding.
When have I ever taken advantage of a substitute chief, huh?
Every single time I've had a substitute.
Chief, let me tell you something. This guy, he's good. He's good.
Who are you?
Hi there. I'm your substitute host through the end of Phone Tap, and my name is Mrs. Harper.
Vic, head for a South American country that had a coastline but lost it in a war with Chile.
It had a coastline, but lost it in a war with Chile?
Is there an echo? Yes, they lost their coast but kept their navy in case they recaptured the coast. But they didn't. And now most of their ships sail only on Lake Titicaca.
Most ships sail only on Lake Titicaca?
That's right, Deja Vic. But recently, Peru gave them some coast for a port, so they can import and export more easily.
Oh, well, they can import and export more easily.
A navy without a coast and a crook without a clue.
Hey, let's hear it for Ida, substitute host. Okay, Gumshoes, name the country where Vic took the Corn Palace, if you will, please. Is it Ecuador, Paraguay, or Bolivia? Remember the clues that we heard? Lost coastline to Chile, Navy sails on Lake Titicaca, and recently received coastline in Peru. Kyle is ready already. Must know this one. Oh, you guys do too. Very good. Kyle, what do you say?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. Tawny?
I also say Bolivia.
Same thing. Jonathan?
I chose Ecuador.
Ecuador. The answer we're looking for is Bolivia. Nice job, Kyle and Tawny. Okay, Gumshoes, for our next clue, one of my favorites. Here's Rockapella.
Stand in the place with the loot. Now face east, looking at her Russia used to be. Your mother country, stand on the same spot as big. Now face west, check it out, there's Poland, how you doing? Neighbor buddies, if you are confused, the capital's Minsk. I saw Vic with corn, and ain't seen him since. And if you need a snack, then try dark brown bread with hot mushroom soup, and you'll be well fed. You gotta stand in the line for your bread. Now face east, hey old Mother Russia, we do fine on our own instead. Stand in the same place as big. Now say freeze, get 'em in the handcuffs and take 'em on a trip to jail, please.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice, gentlemen. Thank you. Very good. Gumshoes, name the country where Vic has taken the Corn Palace now. Is it Belarus, Georgia, or Latvia? Remember the clues that we heard. West of Russia and east of Poland. Capital is Minsk, and dark bread and mushroom soup. Kyle and Tawny are ready. Jonathan is now ready. Kyle, what do you say?
I said Belarus.
Belarus. Tawny?
I also said Belarus.
Same thing. Jonathan?
I also said Belarus.
Everybody said the same thing, and I'm happy to announce that everybody is correct again. Great job, guys. So that means, Kyle, you go up to 100. Tawny has 115. Jonathan on 90 Acme Crime Bucks. However, we just received word that Vic has left Belarus, so let's pick up the chase.
The chase.
A little Revolutionary War theme for you there. All these worth 5 Acme Crime Bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Watch the monitor. Listen carefully. Here we go. Vic, Kyle.
North Dakota.
Is right. From there, he hauled the husk to the capital, South Dakota. Kyle.
Bismarck.
Sorry, it's Pierre. He popped over the border Kyle.
Minnesota.
Yes. From Minnesota, he pushed the palace to Tawny.
Pecos.
Sorry, it's Mississippi. Vic carried the colonels to an area... Kyle.
Michigan.
It's right. That means at the end of the chase round, Kyle is 115, Tawny 115, Jonathan 90. Give him a big round of applause, guys. Yeah, you guys are fast. I didn't read anything. Okay, guys, it's now time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's the portion of the world where you think Vic is headed. Take a look at this map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah. Think about it.
Okay, is everybody ready? I guess they are. Okay, guys, for our next clue, we put together a little something that I know you're going to enjoy.
Attention, s'il vous plaît.
It's the voice of Mrs. Pumpkinclanger, but it sounds like she's speaking French. Hold on. Hey, Mrs. Pumpkinclanger. Comment allez-vous?
Not bad for a beginner. Oh, Greg, c'est une tragédie. That mustachioed lad broke my window with this and interrupted my French lesson. Actually, he's gone to the world's second largest French-speaking city. It's in Canada, but you'll find him, look in Olympic Stadium, where the Expos play baseball. When the lanceur lances la balle past le frappeur. C'est magnifique. The stadium has a retractable roof, but if you don't find that awful man, I'll blow my roof. Now, allez! But of course.
I don't know, she just has that certain... Wouldn't you agree? Well, oh my God. Right here. Okay, Gumshoes, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Toronto, Montreal, or Ottawa? And the clues that we heard: Canadian city, French-speaking, and home of baseball's Expos. Jonathan, we're going to start with you. You have 90 Acme Crime Bucks. How much did you risk?
I wagered 30.
30 Acme Crime Bucks. What'd you say, buddy?
I said Montreal.
Montreal is right. Nice job, Jonathan. Takes you up to 120. Kyle, you have 115. How much did you risk?
I risked 20 crime bucks.
20 Crime Bucks. What'd you say, pal?
I said Montreal.
Nice job, Kyle. Takes you up to 135. Tawny, you have 115. How much did you risk?
I wagered 10 crime bucks.
10 Crime Bucks. That means if you were right, you and Kyle are going on to the next round. What'd you say?
I also chose Montreal.
Nice job, Tawny. You and Kyle going on to the next round. Jonathan, buddy, put it right there, pal. You played a great game. Very close here at the very end. You did a really good job. We got some great stuff for you. Chief, what do you say?
Vic the Slick can be one tough customer when he wants to be. Fortunately, we equip our gumshoes with the latest in crime-fighting equipment. Take, for example, this nifty Acme travel pack. Inside, you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen T-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World Magazine, and our Acme voice identification badge and leave a message wallet.
Help! Help! Get me out of here!
Limpy? Is that you, Limpy? Are you doing repairs? You got stuck in there again? Oh, hold on. Let me get a screwdriver.
That happens. Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, you ready to go to Montreal? Yes, Chief.
Greg, would you get some crossword puzzles from Fern? That way I'll have something to do on the plane.
Okay. Thank you. You guys ready to go? You got the hat? You got the door? Let's do it. Out the door. I got the Chief. We're on our way to Montreal.
Greg, what a deal I got on this plane rental.
Well, just the same, Chief. Next time, couldn't you get seats for all of us? Okay, Gumshoes, here we are in Montreal, Quebec. Yeah, you know where to go, right? So do I. So does the Chief. Listen carefully. Here we go. Chief.
All right, Gumshoes. There are 15 places here in Montreal where you might find Vic the Warrant or the Corn Palace. Let's look at a few of them. Montreal is a city of old and new. Old, Rue St. Paul in Old Montreal, the city's historic district. New, Olympic Stadium, home of the Montreal Expos and occasionally the Jetsons. Old, Notre Dame Basilica, possibly the most beautiful church in North America. New, the Montreal Habitat, possibly the weirdest apartment complex on Earth. Old, the City Hall, which dates back to the 1870s. New, the wonderful, wild, and wet water slide at the Aqua Park. Oh, free donuts daily. Oh, old news. Vic's got the Corn Palace, and it makes me want to pop. Get on the job and return those cobs.
We'll do it, Chief. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys, loot, warrant, and crook. That's the way it works. Kyle, you had the most at the end of the last round. You go first.
The Mont Royal Park.
Mont Royal Park. Nothing there, but we're on our way. Tawny.
Pont Victoria.
Pont Victoria. Nothing there. Kyle.
Ile Notre Dame.
Ile Notre Dame. Nothing there. Tawny.
Humor Hall of Fame.
Humor Hall of Fame.
The warrant.
Nice job. You got the warrant. You get a free turn. Remember the loot, warrant, and then crook. That's the order. Go ahead.
Ile Notre Dame.
Ile Notre Dame. Nice strategy. We turn back around. Kyle, your turn.
Lachine Canal.
Lachine Canal.
Popcorn.
Nice job. You got the loot. You get a free turn. Go ahead, Kyle.
The Humor Hall of Fame.
Humor Hall of Fame.
The warrant.
You, sir, have the loot and the warrant. All you need now is a crook. Go ahead.
Old Montreal.
Old Montreal. Nothing there, but we found two of them. Nice job. We turn all three back around. Tawny, your turn.
Lachine Canal.
Lachine Canal.
Collared Cobs.
Nothing. Loot is there, actually. Go ahead, Tawny.
Humor Hall of Fame.
Humor Hall of Fame.
The warrant.
Thus denoting humor. You have the loot and the warrant. Just need one more, Tawny. Go ahead.
Montreal Jazz Festival.
Montreal Jazz Festival. No, nothing there. We turn it back around. Kyle, your turn.
Lachine Canal.
Lachine Canal.
Humor Hall.
You have the loot. Go ahead, Kyle.
Humor Hall of Fame.
Humor Hall of Fame.
The warrant.
The loot and the warrant. Just need one more, buddy. Go ahead.
McGill University.
McGill University. No, nothing there. We turn it around. Tawny, your turn.
Lachine Canal.
Lachine Canal.
Misappropriated maze.
Go ahead, Tawny.
Humor Hall of Fame.
Humor Hall of Fame.
The warrant.
The loot and the warrant, Tawny. Just one more.
Underground City.
Underground City. Anybody there?
Wow.
No. I'm sorry. We turn them back around. Kyle, your turn.
Lachine Canal.
Lachine Canal.
Stolen golden goodness.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Humor Hall of Fame.
Humor Hall of Fame.
The warrant.
The loot and the warrant. Can you find the crook?
St. Lawrence River.
St. Lawrence River. Anybody there?
Big
Yeah,
Big
Big there.
You won.
Shot ya, huh? You know what to do, right? Go pull the chain. Put him in jail, buddy. Yeah. Stay right there, Kyle. We'll talk to you in just a little bit. First off, hey, fantastic work. You did some great stuff. You got some great stuff for you. Chief.
Lemke just came running upstairs with 2 of these pocket organizers. Check this out. It's the latest from Acme's Crime Lab. Now, I press this button to turn on my TV, and this one to rewind the tape. Sorry. Anyway, you can store phone numbers, homework assignments, find out your daily fortune, and send secret messages. Plus, the Acme Travel Kit. That adds up to a pretty good day's work. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Chief. What did you just say to me?
I don't believe this.
I don't believe this. Well, believe it, buddy, because you're here. Here is your portfolio en naturel inside a piece of paper and a pen. What we want you to do is write down where you'd like to go. If you catch Carmen Sandiego, get that trip. Betsy, start the music.
What
is this? Oh, great choice. You know what? I don't think anyone has ever picked this place before. It's fantastic. Now all we need is a phone call. There it is. Oh, gee, man alive. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. I got it. Hello? What? Yes, he's right here.
Hello? Darn that, Carmen. I've gone from salesman of the century to starch and socks in the prison laundry. I'm climbing down the ladder of success. Look for Carmen in South America.
Okay, Kyle, you and I are after Carmen Sandiego. Chief, what do you have?
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Ecuador, Peru, Colombia, Chile, Venezuela, Bolivia, Argentina, Guyana, Brazil, Paraguay, Suriname, Uruguay, French Guiana. Greg, let's go to the map.
Oh, man, you're fast. You're fast. You got your stuff. You know what to do. 8 and 45 seconds gives you the trip. And if you happen to be looking for a body of water, you got to look for this thing right here. Got that? You see that? Can you hit that? You see that? It's the red arrow. Okay, you ready to do this? Let's get you 45 seconds up on the clock. Good luck to you. Cheer them on, guys. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Coming to went to Lake Maracaibo, Venezuela. Yeah. Montevideo, Uruguay. Do it, buddy. Yeah. Santiago, Chile. Go, buddy, go. Do it. Go. Amazon River, Brazil. Amazon River, Brazil. Amazon River, Brazil. Yeah. Bogotá, Colombia. Go, buddy, go. Yeah. Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Go. Yeah. Georgetown, Guyana. Go, buddy. Yeah. Panama, Suriname. Go. Yes. How do you feel now?
Pretty good.
I would think so. You wrote down where you'd like to go. If you cut Carmen Sandiego, you did it. That means you and a parent are going to Yellowstone National Park. You were blazing, man. Listen, you did some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
She sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's making finger culture from Berlin down to Belize. Take you for a ride on the Nova China. Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Still there's so many Stick 'em up down under in the big pockets burn. She was burning in misdemeanor when she stole from Lima. Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
This is Lynn Thigpen for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. And remember, it's wrong for folks to steal and rob, but hey, keeps me in my job. Can't hear you.
All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded. This program was presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. And as always, gumshoes, Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
And by